crash occurred during the first of a series of tests to be carried out on the Red Arrow. Colonel Tim Casey says that in spite of the crash, testing would continue, though he would no longer be supervising the operation. Officials at World Space Control are convinced, etc., and so on.
Say, isn't that the Tim Casey who was with you in the early days of space travel?
That's right. Looks like he's got quite a problem on his hands.
Gosh, you'd think they could eliminate all fault conditions before takeoff was attempted.
Well, don't forget, Red Arrow is powered by twin rockets. And that's still a pretty new field, you know. But it's not like Tim Casey to test a new project and make a slip. Of course, it could be sabotage.
Sabotage?
What makes you think that, Father?
Well, Gordon, the Red Arrow is a mighty powerful weapon. A weapon that some people would like to see out of action for a long time.
A most delicious feast, my friend.
Thank you, General. I'm glad that it suited your mood of celebration.
Yes, the fate that befell the Red Arrow was most gratifying. You have indeed served me well.
And services merit rewards.
I was forgetting. Soon, Red Arrow 2 goes out on test. It too must fail.
It will. It will.
Good. Then when the entire Red Arrow project is abandoned, this casket will be yours. You must not fail me in this. My own aircraft must not be superseded.
I will not fail you, General. The gold will be mine.
There's something approaching the island.
Seems to be traveling at quite a speed, too, Brains.
Yeah, but it's still a fair distance away. Maybe it's not coming here. There's an unidentified object approaching on high-altitude flight path 408, Mr. Tracy.
Okay then, Brains. Keep tabs on it.
Okay, Mr. Tracy.
408? Well, that's not a commercial flight path.
No, it's quite unusual, I must say.
What are we going to do, Father?
What do you expect us to do, intercept? No, as long as our base remains undiscovered, it's unlikely that anyone will attack the island.
There is one thing we should do, though, Father.
Yeah.
And what's that?
Operation Cover-Up.
Right.
There he comes. Oh, what happened? They didn't attack.
Well, I'll be. Just take a look at that. It's Tim Casey. Couldn't be anyone else. Boys, looks like we got a visitor.
Sky Control.
This is the relief maintenance speaking. I've checked the cross stanchion at 200 feet. You shouldn't have a thing to worry about in tomorrow's storm.
Oh, fine. We sure feel a lot happier now. Thanks for checking it out for us at such short notice.
Don't mention it. I'm glad to help you out. Good night, then.
Good night.
And now all I have to do is wait for the next test of Red Arrow.
What's the matter, Tim? Still worried about that test tomorrow?
Yeah, I keep remembering about the last test. Every component was checked and double-checked. Red Arrow 1 should never have crashed.
Well, here comes Brains now. Maybe he's found out something to cast light on the mystery. Hey, what's the verdict, Brains?
Well, I've been over all the blueprints of Red Arrow. I can find nothing to fault.
Thank you, Brains. I was sure that Red Arrow was sound. She should never have crashed.
Well, it looks, Tim, as if it was a case of sabotage after all.
Well, my theory is that the aircraft was sabotaged by some sort of homing device which the pilot was unaware of.
Yeah, that would be one way of slipping through security.
I've rigged up a small detector which could tell the pilot whether it was being diverted during the next test. Here's the circuit diagram.
Yeah, good. Well, thanks for your help, Brains.
Hangar's open, Sam.
Thanks. Well, if I had my way, Colonel Casey would be here as well today. I only hope they can clear up the mystery of the Red Arrow 1 as soon as possible. Right, away you go, Goddard, and good luck.
Thank you, sir. Red Arrow 2 to GB7. All systems are go.
Keep us steady, Red Arrow.
Well, the storm's definitely on its way now, Jim.
Hey, look at this. Could that be caused by the storm?
I doubt it. What the blazes could be causing it? There must be an aircraft in the vicinity.
It can't be. There's no flight path for miles around here.
Yes, sir. I'm veering off course. I tell you, this plane is flying itself.
Now listen to me, Red Arrow 2. This is the same trouble as before. You are already 80 miles off your flight path. You are over open country. Dip your nose to a crash position and eject. Is that clear? Eject.
GB7 from Red Arrow. Diving now and ejecting.
Check the relays, Jim. It could be all this static flying about that's doing it.
This is GB7. Aerial test control to UK International Tele-Relay. We have an urgent message for you.
Jim, that's us.
Go ahead, GB7.
There is an unmanned aircraft in your vicinity.
An unmanned aircraft?
We advise you to evacuate Sky Control. Repeat, evacuate Sky Control. Over and out.
They're crazy. It's probably 1,000,000 to 1 chance we get hit.
Well, they wouldn't have told us to evacuate Sky Control unless we're in real danger. Now, for Pete's sake, get that elevator up here. Quick.
The elevator's on its way, Stan.
Attention, Sky Control. The unmanned aircraft is on collision course for your tower.
Collision course? Come on. Come on, will ya?
It's incredible. I can't believe it. Whatever it is that's drawing the Red Arrow off course must have fantastic power.
And the pilot of Red Arrow 2 has landed safely, sir.
Get him up here, right away.
Yes, sir. Jim, listen. It's coming straight for us. Where's that elevator?
It's too late. Here she comes. Hang on.